Yes, my people, welcome back to another video and welcome back today to the Glory Hunter Challenge, where in today's video we play in the Champions League semi-final. And for those that know a lot about football, it is a repeat of the 2005 Champions League semi-final, where of course the ghost goal from Luis Garcia was enough for Liverpool to go through, where they obviously had the miracle of Istanbul in the final. And today, as Chelsea manager, we look to try and get revenge and get ourselves into the Champions League final to win Chelsea their third Champions League in history. And it is an El Clasico in the other semi-final. Barcelona against Real Madrid. We will meet one of the Spanish giants in the final should we get there and get past Liverpool, which is today's video. Now, since you were last here, we have played quite a few games. Of course, in the last episode, we did play against Napoli and pick up a 4-3 win on aggregate to get past them and get ourselves into the Champions League semi-final. Since then, we then picked up a 4-1 away win at Ipswich. Nico Paz and Alejandro Garnacho getting the goals. Garnacho with a single and Nico Paz with a hat-trick. In that one, we then picked up a 2-0 away win against Newcastle with goals coming from Giovanni Quenda and Nico Paz again. And unfortunately, we then did lose 3-1 in the FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal. So we are out of the FA Cup. No FA Cup final for us this year. However, we are 7 points clear in the Premier League with 4 games to go. Meaning, if we win the next game and Arsenal don't, they're away against West Ham. Ipswich are up in 6th. Bloody hell. I didn't realise they were 6th. Anyway, we are only 2 games away from winning the Premier League. And one of those is in between. Oh my God, we can win the... Oh my God, wait. If we beat Wolves, this is fantastic. If we beat Wolves and Arsenal beat West Ham, we can win the league at home against Aston Villa, against our former team in the next episode. That would be amazing. So, even if we don't win this and get into the Champions League final, there will still be at least one more video left of the season. So, let's just get into the Champions League. Our lineup is as follows today. We go with Garcia in goal, a back four of Reece James, Fofana, Schlotterbeck and Marc Cucurella, with midfield two of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Cole Palmer is unfortunately injured for this one, so Esteval comes in on the right with Giovanni Quenda on the left, and Nico Paz up to 55 goal involvements for the year. Starts in the 10 with Vinicius Jr. leading the line for Chelsea here today. So let's get in to the Champions League semi-final and see how Liverpool will be lining up for it. Okay then, the Liverpool lineup that Arne Slot has gone for today in the Champions League semi-final is as follows. They go with a 4-2-3-1. They've gone with Alisson in goal, a back four of Bradley, Gomez, Stanisic and Kirkez, a midfield two of Szoboszlai and Bruno Guimaraes, with Salah and Barcola on the wings, Florian Wirtz in the 10, and Alexander Isak leads the line for Liverpool here today. This is our third Liverpool live com this season. We won the first one, we lost the second one in a thumping 5-2 loss. Hopefully we can now win the third one and the fourth one and get ourselves into the Champions League final, as Alexander Isak gets us underway and Esteval intercepting immediately, but then gives the ball away. This is a massive game. We could tick off the hardest trophy to actually win in this thing in terms of actual hardness. The Conference League is probably the most awkward, but this is probably the hardest As Cucurella dispossessed by Salah there. Kirkez finding Barcola. Caicedo does well to intercept there though. And Giovanni Quenda now going for goal. And it's a good save from Alisson. I wish we weren't at Stamford Bridge first. Oh, I don't like playing home games in the Champions League first leg. Who's injured? Nico Paz, are you joking? Oh, that is the last thing we need right now. Oh. Can we like fucking finish this recording? Oh, please don't be a bad injury. We need Nico Paz for these fucking games. Not a lot happening here in the Champions League semi-final. I'm happy we've obviously made it this far. It's a good season, but I just want to win it. I think I might stay next year though, because I've got a transfer budget of about 90 million. So I think, anyway, I'll do that in a minute. Giovanni Quenda with a corner for Chelsea. Fofana, and it's just over. Oh, it's just over from Fofana. Another corner for Chelsea. Giovanni Quenda to take. It's a decent delivery. He's headed away, but only as far as Estevao, who cuts in, and Estevao puts Chelsea 1-0 up in the Champions League semi-final just before half-time. It's a fantastic goal from the Brazilian. It's a decent ball in from Quenda. It's headed away by Joe Gomez, but it falls to Estevao, who drives into the penalty area. He cuts in onto his left foot, and it's a fantastic finish into the bottom corner from the Brazilian. A goal just before the stroke of half-time. And we come into the break here at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. But yeah, if we were to not win the Champions League this year, even if we win the Prem, I'll of course look to leave, but I'd also be tempted to stay because we've got about 90 million, so we could pick up some really good players, like a world-class left-back, maybe. Maybe like a even better left winger, like a what's his name? Kenan Yildiz or something like that, or like a Rodrigo, and then like guarantee we could win the Champions League, and then maybe move, because I feel like there's no point leaving for the sake of leaving. But we'll see. Joe Gomez, Enzo Fernandez wins the header. João Pedro now out on this left-hand side for Chelsea. Fouled by Conor Bradley. And VAR, the ref has given a penalty here. VAR will check. Come on. Oh, that was quick. No penalty given. Oh, wait, what? That just said no penalty, I swear. Is it a pen or no? It is a penalty. João Pedro to take. He could put Chelsea 2-0 up here in the semi-final of the Champions League. João Pedro steps up. No! Oh, it's a fantastic save from Alisson. Oh, that would have been amazing. We have battered Liverpool here. And as much as in the league, when you win 1-0, it doesn't really matter in a two-legged... How many injuries do we have? Jesus. No, oh, it's not what I did. Gusto. Estevao's injured, so we'll bring Garnacho on, I guess. He scored in the last game. Oh, he scored in a couple of games ago. Gittins can come on. And we'll bring Andre Santos on as well. Oh, João, mate. If you had just scored that pen, that would have been it. As we're into the final 10 minutes here, I'm going to praise them because they have played well. 5 minutes to go now of normal time. Just 5 minutes now left of injury time. We do have a highlight. I could do with a second goal here. Gittins finding João Pedro. Cucurella now. Trying to run at Bradley and does. Driving into the penalty area. And it's cleared to Mo Salah, who then finds Florian Wirtz. Liverpool counter-attacking now with Florian Wirtz. And it's a good save from Garcia. Garcia, please, just fucking what you doing, lad? Goes long, looking for Vinicius Jr., who doesn't win the header, but Andre Santos picks it up in the middle of midfield. Jamie Gittins now running at Bradley, but Bradley does really well there. Cucurella heads back. Salah now finding Wirtz, who goes back to McAllister. Alexander Isak now finding Mo Salah. Liverpool counter-attacking yet again here. Gravenberch goes for goal. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, João Pedro could have made it 2-0 and now it's 1-1. Liverpool equalise at the death here in the 94th minute. Gravenberch just gets half a yard away from Schlotterbeck, and it's a fantastic finish from Ryan Gravenberch, who at the late of the death gets an equaliser. And it's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1, here at the halfway point of the Champions League semi-final. We do have a game against Wolves in between the first and the second leg, so I will be back and bring you the result of the Wolves game and the lineup that we go with for the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. Okay then, we have played the game against Wolves. And we are here with the lineup set for the semi-final second leg against Liverpool at Anfield. And we picked up a 4-1 away win against Wolves. Vinicius Jr., Marc Cucurella, João Pedro and the youngster, the wonder kid, Alan Kennedy, picked up a goal each as we picked up a lovely and beautiful 4-1 win. And as you can see, we now sit 9 points clear with just 3 games to go, meaning that all things considered, we have won the league. We just need 1 point in our final 3 games, which means that the next episode, regardless of this result, will be a single live com against Aston Villa at home, where we can tick off the first league title of the Glory Hunter save, where hopefully we will get a point against our former club and win ourselves the Premier League here in Season 3 of the Glory Hunter Challenge. Now, I wanted to just show you my budgets for next year. We've got £104 million to spend. And we've also done a little bit of business already as well. As we are bringing in Regen, Nicholas Mengarale, the left back for, what was it? I'll have to have a look again. In fact, let's just have a look quickly. Here, we are bringing him in for £8 million. He looks fantastic, to be honest. Really good going forward. Really good defensively. Only 19 years old. I think he's going to be an absolutely fantastic left back going forward and in the future. And if we can't bring in a really good left back, he will be my starting left back next season, should I still be here. So the lineup today is as follows. Unfortunately, Cole Palmer and Nico Paz both miss out due to injury. That is a combined 80 goal involvements there, which is disappointing. So Garcia starts in goal. A back four of Reece James, Fofana, Schlotterbeck and Cucurella, with a midfield two of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. The front four of Esteval starting on the right, Giovanni Quenda on the left. João Pedro starts in the 10 with Vinicius Jr. leading the line for Chelsea here today. This is it. It is 1-1. Whoever wins this game goes through to the Champions League final. So let's just get into it and see how Liverpool will be lining up and face our destiny. Okay then. So the lineups that Liverpool have gone for today is as follows. They've gone with Alisson in goal, a back four of Bradley, Gomez, Stanisic and Andy Robertson, and a midfield two of Bruno Guimaraes and Alexis McAllister. Chiesa starts on the right with Barcola on the left, Wirtz in the 10 and Alexander Isak leads the line for Liverpool here today. And there is confirmation. It's a very young substitute bench though. They must have quite a lot of injuries potentially. As there is confirmation of the Chelsea lineup as well. As Vinicius Jr. gets us underway for this Champions League semi-final second leg. Come on. As Reece James with a corner early on for Chelsea here is cleared, but only as far as Esteban. Who finds Cucurella into João Pedro, into Quenda, Vinicius Jr. finding Caicedo and forces a good save from Alisson there to turn it round the post for another Chelsea corner. Reece James to take once again. Headed away by into Esteban. Cucurella finding Schlotterbeck, who's dispossessed by Bruno Guimaraes, and Bruno Guimaraes is in here. Isak, he's off, right? He scored 14 in 14, bloody hell. Please. Yes! Florian Wirtz made the mistake there of just giving the ball to Isak when he maybe could have took the shot on himself. But thankfully the goal has been disallowed. Come on. Can we have a highlight maybe? There's not much happening, but as I say that, we have a corner with Giovanni Quenda. It's a free kick, but you know what I meant. It's a good ball! Come on! Nico Schlotterbeck is there to head home his first ever Champions League goal for Chelsea. And he makes it Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0, and Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1 on aggregate. It's a fantastic delivery from Giovanni Quenda. And it's a lovely header from Schlotterbeck to make it Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. Wirtz finding Barcola out on this left-hand side. McAllister back to Guimaraes. Into Barcola. Robertson now finding Stanisic. Florian Wirtz, and it's just wide from Florian Wirtz. As we approach the end of the first half here, but we have another highlight. Reece James going short to Fofana. Enzo Fernandez finding Vinny. João Pedro as it drops to Vinicius Jr. And Alisson is forced to make a really good save there to push it round the post for a corner. Chelsea being the dominant side here in this opening 45 minutes. As João Pedro does well to dispossess Robertson there and then drive past him. João Pedro is still going here. Pulls it back to Reece James, who then finds Quenda. Giovanni Quenda back to Enzo Fernandez. Just hit it. Oh! Another brilliant Alisson save to push it round the post. And that is going to be it for the opening 45 minutes. We are 3/4 of the way through this Champions League semi-final now. And it is Liverpool 0, Chelsea 1. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 2 on aggregate so far, as Florian Wirtz gets us underway for this second half of this semi-final second leg. Szoboszlai is on for Bruno Guimaraes. Slot making changes at half-time. He must not be a happy man. As Garcia going long, looking for the run of Vinicius Jr. Szoboszlai dispossessed really well by Quenda there. And Reece James out on this right hand side now for Chelsea. Puts the ball in, and Vinicius Jr. at the back post makes it Chelsea 2, Liverpool 0. And he makes it Chelsea 3, Liverpool 1 on aggregate. We have a 2-goal advantage. Reece James with an absolutely fantastic ball to the back post, and Vinicius Jr. heads home to double Chelsea's lead here, both on the night and on aggregate. Things are going well in this opening 64 minutes of this semi-final second leg. As Wirtz blocked and Cucurella clears. Gravenberch does well to win the header though. And Barcola now dispossessed by Reece James. Reece James, just don't lose the ball. Does really well to find Esteval there. But Reece James does then give away the ball. And Wirtz now, what is that positioning from Garcia? As Florian Wirtz makes it Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1. I think he's on. I'm very confident he's on. Oh, he's off. The goal has been disallowed. They've had 2 goals disallowed here. Oh, that is so tight. And, I mean, has the ball not... that's very tight. Garcia's been saved there. Not sure what his positioning was. But we do not get... I don't give a fuck. I'll definitely take it. Reece James finds Fofana, who finds Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck going back to Cucurella, who goes into Giovanni Quenda, finding João Pedro out on this left hand side. Giovanni Quenda then cutting in and going for goal, and it's just wide from the Portuguese winger. Fucking hell, how long is this highlight? Jesus. It's not been a very highlighted game though, to be fair, so I'm not complaining. Chiesa driving at Cucurella, it beats him well. Chiesa still going, and it's just over from Federico. Liverpool definitely come back into it more this second half, as we're into the final 15 minutes now of normal time. Esteval can come off for... don't really know. Might leave Esteval. Is Esteval having a good game? He is having a decent game, so we'll leave him on. Malo Gusto can come on. Ferran Torres can come on for Giovanni Quenda. We'll bring Andres Santos on. No. Do not bring Robert Sanchez on in midfield. Jesus Christ. Cucurella not having a great game, so we'll bring Jarrell Hato on, and we'll leave it at that for now. Leave a sub free just in case we pick up an injury, as we're into the final 10 minutes now of normal time. Things are looking good here, as we do have a 2-goal advantage. As time is just trickling away into the final 4 minutes now of injury time. Come on, we have done it. Liverpool 0, Chelsea 2. A lovely away win at Anfield in the Champions League semi-final, as we book our place in the Champions League final. You love to see it. An absolutely brilliant performance. And we now have 2 games to go where we can try and win the Champions League and the Premier League. let's just simulate ahead to the next day, where we wait to see who we will be facing in the Champions League final. And I've just seen there, it is a repeat of a game that we played earlier in the save. What? I swear we played Real Madrid, no? Was that last season? Wait, that was never last season. No, of course it wasn't. Am I stupid? Am I being an idiot? There it is. Where we picked up a 6-2 win against Real Madrid. And now we face Real Madrid in the Champions League final. And that will be out on Wednesday, the 4th of February. Tomorrow's video will be a game against our former club, where we try and win the Premier League, and all we need is a point. So if you don't want to miss that video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you are always notified when I upload a video. Leave a comment down below. Do you think we will win the Champions League against Real Madrid? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for more Glory Hunter action, where we can win the Premier League and tick off another challenge and another trophy in the Glory Hunter Challenge. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and peace.